Hello, everybody. Quiet. Well, I'm in a creative copy of my hardcore world. I'm just gonna do some like creative planning, and that's I guess the plan for this stream. I don't know. Kind of just wanted to stream to get used to doing this because this is the first stream I've really ever done, and I'm gonna be terrible at it, by the way. So hopefully you guys are entertained by this awful stream that I'm gonna do. Yeah, rip Pink Sheep. That was my fault. I'll be honest. I do have a build not planned out, but I do want to make a build for Pink Sheep at some point in this world. I think what I'm gonna do for now is I'm just gonna plan like a river that I'm gonna put in this area, but I have no idea how to do that. No idea how I'm gonna do that, to be honest. Is the stream pixely at all? This is the first time I'm streaming. I don't know if it looks good or not. Okay. I guess I have to up the bitrate of the stream. I'm not sure how to do that. Turns out the bitrate was like 2500. So I think this hopefully looks better. I'm not too sure. Okay, I'm assuming that looks better. The bitrate was at like 2500. I set it to 15,000. It still looks bad. Should I set the bitrate higher than what it is then? Okay, I'll set the bitrate higher then. Set it to like 45,000, I guess. Hopefully my computer doesn't break because of that. It should be fine now. It's 3 times the amount it was a minute ago. So if it's not fine, then I should just give up, I think. Oh, spectators generate chunks. Didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Technical difficulties. I should be fine now. Does it look better? Okay. I'm going to be learning Axiom in this stream because I still am very inexperienced with it. I have like no idea how to do this. If anybody knows how to use Axiom, I can definitely use some help with that. Because there's no way I'm going to make a river without the use of mods. What is rock tool? Oh, it just creates rocks. That's cool. You would never really you never really would guess that rock tool would create rocks. I think the way to do this is to just use air. That's going to be so laggy. Doesn't seem like it's doing anything. That's a great river. I don't know how to use Axiom. This is so hard. That is not what I wanted to do. It looks kind of cool, though. Why is there so many bats in this world? I don't understand why. Maybe I shouldn't use this setting. I mean, that's not even that bad looking, to be honest. Melt, maybe? Yeah, that works. Might be doing too much melting, but it should be fine. So the idea is that there's just going to be like a river that doesn't look like that. That's not the idea. The river is that the idea is that the river just goes like through the middle, but like kind of goes towards where the ocean is over there, and then like it kind of gets smaller and goes towards the castle. So we can just go into spectator show, so we can get like a river flowing down here to this ocean, which I think would look really cool. And then there's an ocean over here that we can get a river by, or a river to. That's going to be a big project, though, because there's this mountain that's in the way that I really don't like. I mean, I do, but it's like having access to that ocean right there, I think would look really cool. Oh, yeah, I am going to make a custom nether portal as well. I think within the next couple of episodes in this cave right here, because it looks really cool. I mean, this cave is like really cool. Hopefully it doesn't look like this when I go in there in my hardcore world, but this is where the custom nether portal is going to be, because I think this cave looks sick. And I think I want to put the portal like down here. So there's like, I don't know, like a little gate that goes right here. I don't know. I think this is a really cool cave, though, to use for a custom nether portal. But that's something that I'm going to do soon. I'm not going to keep that nether portal right there, that's for sure. Threshold. Yeah. It doesn't look too bad. This is very challenging to use. Oh, you can zoom out. I should probably restart in a different world with this tool, where I can control Z a bunch. Oh, okay. Well, that works. Let me just get like an actual shape first. So I'm thinking something maybe like that for now. That kind of goes through the middle of it, because I think something like that would look really cool. Yeah, most rivers though come from mountains, so I'm definitely going to put some waterfalls like right here that kind of lead into where the river is, because I guess the lore behind the river is that it'd be coming from the snow and stuff from this mountain that I guess would start like over here where Pink Sheep died. Rest in peace, Pink Sheep. But yeah, I think that's the kind of lore behind how the water got here. But I think it'd be really cool to have. Actually, I think I'm going to change how far away this starts to start it kind of like over here a little bit, because it'd be cool to have a bridge where the actual start of this area comes from, and then have it kind of going like that maybe. I don't know, I think it's going to make the area look a lot better. Yeah. Definitely looks odd being like one straight line. Something like that looks kind of cool. I kind of like that shape. I haven't done my research on how rivers actually work. I mean, I kind of have, but I'm not sure if it's realistic to have the river go off over here. I think it would work like that and then have it go that way. I think it would be cool to have a waterfall like right here, like a big one, and then have some tiny ones over here. I think that'd be cool. Dude. Well, we made ourselves a creeper farm. But this project is going to take so much time. Yes, because rivers, they do go downhill, which means I would have to, if it starts right here, I would have to make the river at least this height, or at most this height, I guess. So any terrain after this would have to be leveled down to where that is. Thankfully, the path that I laid out isn't super like elevated in spots. I'm trying to go over the elevation to make my life easier. But I do think it would look better if it kind of curved a little bit different. I'm going to turn clouds off for this, I think. They are in the way. This is what it's like to build. You just mess around for hours until you have something that you like. But I think like a curve like that, maybe. It's very like consistent though, so I don't know if that looks very good. But then it would kind of like break off over here along this mountain edge. Not up the mountain. That's not what I wanted to do. This tool is kind of crazy, to be honest. It turns Minecraft into like a completely different game. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I want to add, so the whole reason for this river is because I want to add a city over here. But in order for the city to actually like fit into the landscape, I feel like I need a river. Otherwise, it's just going to look kind of weird. But I think something like that would actually be kind of cool. I kind of like the actual shape of it. Can definitely change a little bit because I think it kind of going, it looks like a snake right there. It's not, it doesn't look very natural. But I think it would make the area look so much better. Otherwise, it's just grass everywhere. There's like no body of water. Because you kind of have to like, when you're building in Minecraft, you kind of have to have a purpose for like why somebody is living in an area. Otherwise, like why would people settle here? You know, the mountains have to provide something. Protection from the rest of the world, but also having a river here would be good for trade and resources, I'd say. Now, eventually this river can even extend further that way because there is another ocean over there, or the same ocean. But I think that's going to look pretty cool. I don't like how close it is to the base. Is there a way to, like, reverse melt? Because I like where it's at in other places over here, but I don't like this spot. That's not how to do it. Maybe like this. That looks great. Doesn't that look great? Yeah, I think so. There's probably way more efficient ways of using Axiom. I'm just not used to it. So I think if the river kind of goes like that. I think I'd have to extend this area a little bit and kind of have it curve. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I kind of like that. Because I do want to put a bridge here. I think a bridge going into the city would look really cool. Now, this is way too close, though. Way too close. um... Yeah, there is a smooth tool, like, right here. Oh, yeah, wait, smoothing, and then you can do a higher growth rate to kind of get the landscape back. So I guess I'll do that. So spoiler, I did put a blacksmith here. So I have to make sure I'm not, like, putting it in the way of the build that I did in my actual hardcore world. I don't mind that. I definitely think it's too, like, thick in some areas, but this is just, like, a rough outline of what it's going to look like. I don't like how, like, curved it is right here, to be honest. Smooth. Okay. So something I'm probably going to have to do is melt this mountain. And then have it kind of go in like that. And then just paint that. That looks great. I should probably plan out the shape in, like, Photoshop first. I like the way it looks, like, over here for now. It's just over here that I'm not sure about, but it's kind of hard to fit this river in this tiny area without going into the mountain. But I can always put a waterfall going into the mountain as well. That'd be kind of fun. Not really fun, but kind of cool. I should probably look up what a real river looks like. Let me see. Okay. Yep. Those images did not help me at all. I still have no idea how to make this. Also, if you guys want to ask, like, any basic Q&A type questions, I will definitely answer them. I want to make a Q&A on, like, a second channel at some point. Just to kind of, like, I don't know, start a community that knows things about me. I feel mysterious just appearing and uploading Minecraft videos. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense, but you know what I mean. But, I think the only way to make this river look somewhat natural is to push this mountain back. This this project will probably be multiple episodes worth of building, not just the stream or not just the river, but like I think I'll put the river up to like here and then do the rest for a different episode because I do want to put a city up here, I think, or like up here, like a town somewhere in this area. I don't think it looks bad right now. I just don't like this spot. It also doesn't help that there's just a huge cave right here. This is going to be such a big project. I don't know why I did this to myself. Yeah. There is a cool tool you can use called flood fill. So you can essentially just make an outline of a river and then completely fill it in with water. Oh, wait, no, that's grass. That's not water. I would have to get the actual terrain done first, but that's going to be pretty easy to do once we get to that point. Yeah, I probably do need to just look at inspiration for images or for rivers. Okay. I feel like I'm like not branding right now, you know what I mean? My brain is not working. I do like this spot right here. I think I could put a little forest right here with bridges attached to it. That would look really cool. Again, I'm happy with the way this area turns out a little bit. Definitely need work over there. It's just this that I'm struggling with. I think it could look cool to honestly bring the river through the mountain and then have an area elevated like behind the river and then maybe a smaller stream that goes around it. So like, let me think. Flood fill could actually be useful. Just like filling in this area that I did. Oh my god. Yeah, that works, I guess. And then melting like through here like that. Probably needs to wind a little bit more. But I think going through the river or going through the mountain and then coming out on the other side looks pretty cool. And then I could extend this part a little bit and then create like a really cool area with this. I'm gonna need to get a beacon for this for sure. Cause oh my. But I think it'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to cut this up into different videos. There's like no way. Unless this whole river is just one video, which I feel like could be kind of cool, but also kind of boring to just build a river and that's it. But also, I would probably lose my mind doing that. And I would probably just end up quitting YouTube if I did that. No, I'm joking, but yeah. Yeah, this project is definitely huge, but I think it's necessary. I think this area would just be too boring without a river in it. And I think it would just add so much more like lore and interest to this area for the people that settled here in the world. Because otherwise I would just sprinkle forest around, which would probably just be really boring to do. But I do want to still do that. Okay, I don't even know where to like start. I might honestly just recreate this in a different world just to kind of, because I have the outline of kind of what I want to do, because I think that looks really cool. But I'm going to screenshot it and then do it on a different copy because I feel like I messed the landscape up too much over here. I actually have a question. If I go into the current world that I'm in and copy it, it'll show the blacksmith that I built. Is that okay for like spoilers to just show what I built in the world? Or do you guys just want me to find a different copy? Because if I go into the current world, I would have a better idea of what I could make the river around. Because I did terraform this area in my current hardcore like timeline. Like I just terraformed this area to put a blacksmith. So I have no idea what this area looks like without actually seeing it. Yeah. Actually, I can just hop into my hardcore world right now. I did get an elytra. But first of all, I'm just going to create a... Well, I'm going to back up the world real quick, I think. Whenever I lag in the world, I'm just like, did I create a backup? I don't want to lose this world. I mean, I didn't do anything crazy. So I feel like I wouldn't be leaking much if I went on the current world. It is a cool build. Just think of it as like you guys are getting a sneak peek of what the new video is, of what I built in the new video. Because it's right there. Oh, I actually feel like I'm going to be spoiling a lot, but look at this totem that I made. Or not I made. Val in the chat, my friend, he made this totem. I have like an item frame. Just going to throw it on the ground. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that amazing? The pink sheep totem. Anyways. Okay. So I'm just going to create a copy of the world. What I could do is just turn the stream off for a second and just completely delete the build. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to pop Pink Sheep up, open up a copy and just delete the blacksmith. So it's just the terraforming. I think that would be the best way to go about it. Thankfully, Axiom makes deleting builds incredibly easy. Such a cool mod. I don't even know. If I didn't have Axiom, I feel like this project would take so long. It might end up looking better without using Axiom, but probably not. Okay, anyways. Here's the blacksmith. Doesn't that look great? No, thank you, Maggie, for the $2. $2 Canadian. That's the first ever donation that I've gotten. I appreciate it. Oh my. Okay. Show you guys how like overpowered Axiom is. Just look at it, look at how easy it is to just fill in an area like that. It's absurd. So anyways, now that we have like a better idea of what we can build around, I think it'll help us. And then we have kind of an idea of what we want to go with in this area. Yeah, exactly. What does threshold do? I don't even know. Strength. Oh. Just deleted my starter house. Yeah, I should probably stop doing that. Oh, I saw the villagers down there. That looks so funny. Yeah, I've never used World Edit, so I don't really have anything to compare it to. I just think the UI of this is just, it's really easy to like work with. So this is all I like know how to use right now. Okay, I don't like how big it is. I think I'm gonna do like a small outline first. How does that look? I still feel like it's too close. I think if I wind it like that, maybe? Just completely delete a couple trees. I think that's kind of cool. It doesn't really wind much over here, though. This is incredibly engaging content, I know. It's amazing. We can have the river like split right here. And then kind of flow like that. And then have like a smaller area like that. That kind of goes down. I do like that shape. I think that shape's pretty cool. Why is my render distance so bad? Why is the world not loading in? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, the idea is that I'm just planning out a river. I don't really like this spot. If only I was good at this game, you know? That is not what I want to do. Okay. Oh, it did the music turn off? How loud is the background music? Is that... I think that, okay. That audio sounds fine. I have no idea how to turn on alert audio and stuff. I can hear it, but I don't know. I have no idea how to stream. Magi, you're probably gonna have to help me. That's kind of cool. I'm not going to be answering your question about how deep I am in the lore of Skibidi Toilet, but to answer your question, very deep. No, I don't know. That's kind of cool, though. The last time I streamed was like 6 years ago when I was uploading Goda videos. That's the last time I streamed. I kind of like that shape. Is it too, like, small over here? I don't know if I like it over here, like the way it kind of curves like that. I don't know. What I wanted to do was put like a little tower with a tavern attached to it and a bridge that kind of goes into the city area, because I think that'd look really cool. Yeah, I wanted to follow it right here, but I want to have a bridge, and if I followed like this area right here, it would look cool, but like, I don't know. Let me think. Yeah. And I don't know how like wide I should make this river. Does that look kind of cool? I kind of like that, actually. I like that a lot. Wide. Don't rivers get wider as they go, or do they get smaller? I think they get wider, don't they? Like, I can make it wider, like, up here, and then have it get smaller. So, like, the wide spot of the river is kind of, like, right here, where eventually, like, the city's gonna be, like, up here. You can do some quick commands. Nice. Yeah, so I think if I start small right here, maybe a little bit wider than that, and then work my way into like a bigger area right here, and then it'll get smaller, and then maybe a little bit wider again right here. What I want to do is add some like small waterfalls and dips into this ocean, and then build a city around the waterfall that goes down here, like the small decrease. I think that would look so cool with like the castle there and everything as well, and make this like a fishing mining village. I think that would look sick. But I also think it would add interest to this castle and area if there was some water going through here. But since this river is so big, it's probably going to be split up into like segments of video as I expand through this area. But there is like a natural valley like right here that I can kind of use. I don't know if I like that curve that much. It's so much easier to like start up here. Oh, I could curve it like multiple directions right here. Like that, and then have it kind of go like out like that, and then have it curve back around. Either do that or make this entire thing like a big body of water. I don't know what to do, because I don't think that looks bad. Thanks, Monarch. I would love to stream once a week, maybe. Okay, so I could keep this, but make this wider, and then put something up here. Yeah, I can do that. I think rivers do split like this occasionally, and then go back. Just based on some river images that I've seen. I think they do occasionally go back like this. I don't know if they... Well, I don't know. Plus, it's a fantasy world, you know? The only thing is I wish I could just remove the... Like, change this segment. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to, like... Oh, wait. Okay. I'm stupid. Never mind. Never mind. But I could go, like, and follow the outskirts of the mountain and then have it kind of flow back like that. Does that look cool? Ooh. That's kind of cool. I think that's kind of cool looking. And then what I could do, because I want to put a bridge over here. Which, by the way, I don't know how I would make it so people get over to the bridge. I think I would have to extend a path that goes, like, right through here and then goes down. And then put a bridge right here and then to a forest that leads into, like, a city. I think would look cool. And then I could always put another body of water, like, right here. Yeah. Well, what I could do also is melt away a little bit more. Not like that. Just kind of curve it, I think. To have it get bigger right there. And then have it kind of get bigger on these sides. Like that. I think that's kind of cool. So the way to copy this into my hardcore world is using Litematica. Oh, you can see the blacksmith. But that's the way I'm going to do it. I'm probably going to have to do it in segments anyways. So the way to start would be to, like, outline this area in Litematica. Using a stick. You can kind of select an area. Why is it not selecting an area? You can select an area like that and then paste it into your world and then use it as like an outline. So you guys are using like actual logic and geology and it's like, it's hurting my brain, okay? I did not do good in school. I'm uploading Minecraft. Any elevation change from high to low will have a deeper pocket of sediment right after. So you're saying like it changing elevation would make it the actual water part deeper? Because I'm like kind of ignoring the change in elevation for now because I'm going to have to terraform it just based on where it starts up here. Because this is where the river's going to start. There's going to be a waterfall right here. And then just based on however high the water is here, I'm going to have to make it kind of go down that way. Oh my. You can see part of the blacksmith. I Control Z too far. Did not mean to do that. That's like the little sneak peek. Anyways, ignore that. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. I do think once I put a bunch of forest in this area with this river flowing through, it's going to look really cool. Try to replicate that in some spots and then maybe make an oak forest over here. Since I showed an earlier part of the stream this. No, I didn't drop out of school, but I did not do good. I pretty much dropped out of school mentally and physically, but not actually. Yeah, this isn't a river. This is the nether portal that I'm going to build in here. This is where I'm going to put a nether portal. This is going to look so sick, and it's going to be really cool to fly in with an elytra into this like huge, massive cave. Everybody loves when I say massive. But I think it's going to look so cool in here. Once I put a portal and terraform in here, it's going to look amazing. Yeah, I'm trying to like understand like or try to build lore to like why people would explore this area and like settle here, and the river would add a lot of lore to this area, and then forests and stuff. So the river could like flow down maybe for trade. Like eventually I can have the river flowing through here and put a city over here or over here and then have it be like a way of getting trade through here, or just having a river for like food and resources. I don't know. A cool build that I want to do is maybe a like water mill right here. Oh my god, that looks so cool. Having like a water wheel or like whatever that's called. You know what I mean? Just ignore me, but I think that would look really cool right there. Anyways, time to flood the entire world. Axiom is so crazy. You can literally just flood this entire space and make like a river. Okay. So I think I'm just going to extend this a little bit. Like that. I feel like it'd be natural to have parts of the river be like smaller than others as well. Yeah, this is going to be extending into this right here. So rip trees. Oh my. I just ruined those guys' day. Yep. Grammar. English. Go into the cave. Dude, this cave is insane, by the way. This cave is actually insane. Once I decide to, like, you know, grow a pair of balls, I'm gonna like, do something in this cave, but I don't know what to do here. No idea what to do here, but this is probably the most open cave I've ever seen in Minecraft. It's kind of crazy. And, like, I don't know, this cave is insane. A quick tutorial on how to build trees. I don't know if I can do like a quick tutorial on how to build a tree. The brain rot lure? What, like pink sheep? I like the shape though. I think the shape is really cool. I think what I have to work on now is terraforming the area so I can like actually put a river here. So just make this part deeper. I think the only way to get through this project in my hardcore world is to like not do it. No. I think just not worry about the actual texturing of the river until later on. Oh, ignore that voice. Ignore that voice crack, by the way. That didn't happen. Nobody clipped that. Nobody clipped that. If you guys didn't know, I've cut out many voice cracks in my videos. That was great, dude. Yeah, I clipped that. Clip that and anyways, we're going to be building a river today, guys. This is... That voice crack's got my, like, brain foggy. I'm not thinking straight anymore. The Discord will hear about this? I'm sorry for not being active in the Discord, really. I just... With work and working on videos, sometimes I just like don't really think about it until I have something to say, I guess. Oh my. We're boning a river. I don't think I'm going to be doing that anytime soon, but if it looks good enough, maybe. Maybe I could do that. I don't know if I can post that on YouTube. Anytime soon. Anyways, enough goofing off over here, you know. Okay, the way I have to do this is I have to just completely elevate this land, I guess. So I think I'm gonna have to freehand. I really don't know how to use this mod effectively. Because that looks fantastic. That looks so good. We'll just keep it there for now so I can use the flood fill command. That's fluid ball. What just happened? What was that? No, why are there particles there still? What just happened? How do I get rid of that? Okay. What is this, dude? Why does that look like a dude? Why does it look like a man? It's actually like a really cool symbol. This is great content. This is great content. That's so stupid. I mean, we can fill it now. Like, to this height? Almost another voice crack it. Oh, that is not what I want to fill it with. I think fill it up to there. Yeah. Now we can get like an actual view of what this would look like. Fill up my crevice. Yep. Now, I don't know if this area is too small right here. Like, I don't know if I should have more land here and then extend this kind of like through here instead. Because I feel like there's just not enough land area right here anymore. Unless I make it like really fantasy size and like, or really fantasy and like make it go through like a cave and extend that land up there. Maybe. Pour water over it. Sweet. Thank you. I don't know what fluid ball. Like, what is that supposed to do? Oh, I think. Is it so like? What? Why does it do that? What is the purpose of fluid ball? What is the purpose of that? So you think I should keep the water to this level right here? Yeah, I'm assuming it just drops water. I just don't know the functionality to that. Like, I don't know when... Okay, I'm flying way too fast. I don't know, like, when you're supposed to use fluid ball. No, the particles are there because of a mod I have. Like, when flowing water happens. Let me try to see an area where the particles are. I think... I don't know how the particles generate. I don't mind that. I like the way the particles look once I do like waterfalls. Like right here. I don't know why it's doing that right here specifically, but it looks kind of cool. It'll look cooler once we actually plan out a waterfall instead of just having whatever that was. Okay. Does that look kind of cool? I still don't know if I like the shape of this land right here. Like, I don't know if I want to keep the water where it's at. Why is there still water right there? I don't think I like the shape of this land right here. But how am I supposed to fill that easily? Can I use flood fill? Ooh, hold on. That's... That kind of worked. I forgot what I was doing for a second. Yep, melting the land. Okay. What I was thinking is having the river go through here like that instead. So like it comes out to here and kind of loops around like that. And then I could do a very small stream that goes through here instead. I think that would look cool. Because I don't really want the river to take up this amount of land. Like I already like the way that looks a little bit more. Okay, I have no idea how to terraform this area back to what it should be. Cause that looks awful. How do you terraform with this easily? I think you do this and then you smooth it out. Fantastic. I don't think I'm making this look any better. I think it looks very good though. Yes. Zero gravity river right now. So I think the way I can use the smooth tool is by changing the modifier so it kind of lowers the landscape as well. And change the smoothing up super high. Like that. Yeah, that looks a little bit better now. I kind of like the way that looks. Yeah, this is definitely a pretty crazy terraforming project. And yeah, it's 322 where I live. Yep. That's what I meant to say. But what I could do here is have this go like into a cave. This cave right here. Taking a little swim, I see. But for now, I'm not going to do that. Because that would just add another element to this build that I don't really want to do. That sounds too much. Oh my. Oh. This command would destroy my computer at that limit. So I'm not going to do that. That is grass. That's grass. Yep. Yeah, I think that looks cooler. Like, I think that looks better like that. Having a bigger patch of land right here. Should I elevate this like this, or should I have this area flat? Probably flat, right? Should probably flatten this area out. That's the way to do it. The shader name? I use a bunch of different shaders, but I'll go through them after this. My main shader is... Well, I use like 3 shaders. I use Rethinking Voxels because I think it's like a ray tracing type shader, which looks really cool. It has like colored lighting and stuff. It's like a frog light emits purple light, which looks really cool. And then another shader I use is Complementary Reimagine. This is like the main shader that I use for a bit, but recently I'm using Rethinking Voxels a little bit more. And then the shader I use for my thumbnails recently is Photon, because I think this shader looks sick. It feels different, but like, I don't know, I really like the way this shader like feels. Like, it feels more artistic. Not autistic, artistic, you know? But I like this shader. It looks really cool. The clouds look sick. Time lapses look really cool because the clouds. But yeah, I really like this shader. But I'm not really like a huge fan of playing with shaders on constantly. I don't think I changed any of the settings for Rethinking Voxels. I mean, I did, but I don't know which ones I changed. Anyways, I do like the way this looks, though. I think this looks really nice. This fog? Wait, I can go through my fog settings. Just go through some of the mod settings that I have. The fog is the simple fog control mod, and these are the settings that I have for my render distance, which is 40. But setting the fog begin to like a negative number, and then the fog end to a high enough number for it to fit your render distance, I think looks cool. But make sure the fog begin, or whatever, the low number is in the negatives. I like the way this looks, though. I don't want to flood fill everything that I just made. No, thank you. I think I will extend this area a little bit. Not like that. Why is there water down there? Why? No. Well, that's not good. Yeah. So anyways, I'm really not good with Axiom. I have no idea how to do this. I have no idea how to use this mod. Because what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to probably just stack that. This works. It's not supposed to be pretty. This looks great. Oh, not that. Okay, that's really all I needed to do. Now I can flood this area. Not fluid ball, not again. No, no. I give up. Okay. No, why? Yep. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. Got it first try. So the waterfall will be like right there. I think. I'll terraform that eventually. But for now, I just have to delete this stuff. Rip nether portal. Yeah. Best way to build Minecraft, if you do something like fill an entire cave with water, is to just leave it like it never happened. I do like the way the water makes this area look, though. I'll terraform this area a little bit more so it's not like a significant drop right here. And then that should be fine. Now, I don't know if I want this to be like an extreme thing like this. Like, I don't know how to do this right here. I'll figure that out eventually. That's... Yeah, exactly. Now, this is a mess. This is definitely a mess. Probably just fill it in. We'll try something here. See if this works. This is gonna look great. What I could do is flood fill with grass. Why is it ignoring... Why is it ignoring that? That's a... Oh. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. Maybe this project is just too big for me to do. Maybe I should just give up. Villager noises. Yep. Exactly. Oh my. Okay. Let me think. So I could melt it like right here. And then have a little body of water that goes down there. I think that could be kind of cool. Let me think though. Why is it ignoring? I don't know. I have a very difficult time using Axiom. I'm not good at this. No, I've never really thought about making a river. I might think of it. But it might be really annoying to try to make a river in this world. I need like a professional Axiom user to teach me how to use this mod. Because right now I'm just like destroying everything that I'm looking at. Like I don't know how to fill this area in easily. Rock tool? Yeah, that actually works. This is going to be an unbelievable amount of terraforming. I don't really want to do this. But it's fine. It's for the content. Planning it in survival sounds painful. I think at the very least, having a outline of what I want to do, like how it is now, and then destroying it, and then maybe doing it in survival would be nice. But I at least want to know like what to do. This is a problem. No, did not want to do that. That's how we fix that problem. What are we doing? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. This is Axiom mod. It's difficult to use for me. I'm learning it still. But it's pretty useful for building on like a large scale like this. So I'm just going to continue building this area up. Now we can use the fill tool again, I think. The flood. Let's flood all this now. Not with grass. Why do I keep doing that? Ooh, that check. Okay. That was not English. That looks kind of cool. That's what the mod that I mentioned earlier did, is stuff like that, which I think will make the area look cooler. The mountain, a cliff. That mountain right there? Okay. Well, the river actually looks pretty cool now. Like, I feel like I filled in the rough shape of it. I feel like we're making decent progress here. I don't think we're doing a bad job. Now, this definitely needs to be fixed. Oh, no. Oh. The good thing is I don't have to... I can just ignore this in Litematica. I don't have to do that. I can also just use a big sponge, you know? Big sponge. Now, I think the way to do this is to... Oh, you can use, like, magic select tool? That's kind of cool. This mod is so cool. No, I don't want to select in the entire mountain. No, thank you. Elevation. Slope. See, I don't really know how this works. Okay, that looks fine. And now this area needs to be bigger. Like that. I think that's a decent spot now. I really don't like the way this area looks, though. But all I have to do is just ignore everything except the river, though. So that's the good thing. I just deleted a sheep. Sorry, sheep. You're not pink, so I don't care. Okay. What does this look like now? Yeah, I was thinking about a cave, but I think it would probably end up looking cooler to be able to actually see the water flow on this side instead of just having it disappear. But to make it look a little bit more natural, I'm still going to sprinkle some trees and make this like a better looking cliff. And what I could do, if I want to be insane, is make the river go in here and put a waterfall in here and have something cool. But that's just a thought. That's not something I'm going to plan out right now. This area definitely needs a little bit of work. I don't like how fast I'm flying. Why does it keep doing that? Thank you. Okay. I should probably... do that. Yeah, that's better. I don't think this is a bad start. This area looks... That looks like a dinosaur, doesn't it? Like a dog? Wait, why did I just make like a dog? Does that not look like a dog? Or like a camel? Because it has like the hump on it? I don't know. It looks kind of cool. It looks like a face. Yeah, I'm going to widen the river like right here. So it looks something more like that. And then have it be wider like right here. And over here. And let's fill it again. Oh my, not like that. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what this looks like now. That's incredibly square, so I'm going to fix that. It's a work in progress, I'll just say that. I still don't really like this area that much. I don't know what to do. I don't know. It's like it might have looked better if I extended it into the mountain a little bit more. Like, it doesn't look bad. I think it might just be because of the mountain. And then this area is definitely a little bit weird. Yeah. Definitely needs to be a bit wider. I agree. Curve right here. And then widen like right here. And then fill it in. I think that's a little better. I don't know if it's too wide though. Right here is definitely weird. Why does it keep changing my flying speed up to 4? I don't like it. I don't like zooming around. I like having direction. Yeah. Let me... Oh, wait. Think about the flow. I'm not thinking at all. I don't think. I just don't like. I think that area looks better now, but I don't really like. I still don't like this area. I don't know what to do here. I'm just going with the flow. No pun intended. I'm not using any reference at all. But it's also hard to use a reference when I'm using like or building in a specific landscape. Like I don't mind this area now. Like I think this looks kind of cool right here. I think that looks cool. Even with the cliff right there, it looks really cool. Not this water. This water is really ugly, but I'm not going with the skibbity flow, okay? Okay. I'm looking at reference images now. But there's not many good reference images on Google. Google kind of... It's a little stinky when it comes to finding images for things anymore. So you're saying these areas should be less deep than this area because the water kind of splits, so it has to be half the amount of water because there's two of them. That makes sense. I'll definitely be thinking about depth later on. Like, I don't think it's going to be that deep here. I think it'd be easier to make the river more shallow in this area, though, as opposed to making it smaller. And I think it would end up looking a little bit better. I really don't like the way this is angled at all. But in order to remove that, it would be such a pain. So I have no idea what to do about that. It's just the like actual shape of it isn't that good. I don't really like the way the shape of the land looks like there. I guess it's not that bad. Maybe it's just like the size of it, but I don't think it would make sense for the river to get smaller right here than it already is. Why is that? Why does that look so weird? I think maybe once I terraform this area it would look better. I just think this needs to curve a little bit more at some point. Maybe like... Maybe like that. Yeah, I watch Flip's videos. He's definitely my biggest inspiration for this world because I feel like he's the only Minecraft YouTuber that has worlds like this that are just focused on building like a medieval like actual world. It gets hard to find much inspiration for what I want to do outside of what Flip's doing in his world. Because I feel like people don't really... I don't know, people don't really do that, I guess, in Minecraft, but it's always something that I loved. But yeah. I think I've seen Germsy Boy, but I don't really watch too much Minecraft content. I'm gonna be honest. I only watch like a handful of YouTubers somewhat consistently, but mostly I don't really watch many Minecraft YouTubers. Thank you, Bob Ganoush22. I appreciate that. You have a great day too. Hopefully the streams get better. This is definitely not a great stream, but it's fine. We're learning. Yeah, I think the only Minecraft YouTubers I watch or visit their channel consistently is like B-Dubs, Fwip, and then Shrammy. And outside of that, I don't really visit too many other channels that much. Part of me actually likes this elevated land right here. And I could extend it like that. This is going to look really ugly for a little bit. But there's a process here, okay? I don't really know what the process is, but there is a process. Something's happening. I'm not really in control right here. It's just, there's no thinking going on. This little wombat brain doesn't really think about much, I'm going to be honest. It's just place block, build block, and that's about it. That's all I really think about. Yeah, I would watch Dallas Med 65's videos for sure. He always had a really chill channel, like chill world. Different build style though. That's what I'm saying. Like in terms of actual build inspiration, it's hard to find much for me outside of B-Dubs and Fwip. But I try not to, I don't like, okay, actually I should probably tour my last hardcore world. I'm gonna get a break from this. And speaking of Fwip, I do actually have his world download just for some inspiration, just to walk around occasionally. But I want to show my last hardcore world. I don't think I can though, because I did some weird stuff with mods and it won't let me access the world. It lets me access this one. I just want to show... So this isn't like actually the completed world. I had more over here. But I used to just straight up copy people's builds in my last world. Like that castle. This was like a year and a half ago. That castle was pretty much just Fwip's castle. This is the first castle I ever built. Ignore that voice crack. That's the second time it's happened, okay? Voice crack counter at 2. But ignore the castle too. Okay, the most unique part about this castle is the bridge. I'm really happy with the bridge. I think it looks so cool. But it's pretty much just Fwip's castle and shape and stuff. But there's an iron farm in here, which I really like. So it's functional. I still am happy with this castle. It's still really cool to me. Considering it's the first castle that I made, but it's pretty much just a copy of what Fwip did. And just like a different vibe, I guess. I put my own spin to it, but it's like mostly inspired by that. But I still really like it. I like it. But yeah, like, I don't know. I wasn't like doing YouTube at the time. So I was just building. Just doing something chill. The funny thing is, it took me like 800 days to put windows on this. It took me like 900 days to finish the starter house. That's, yeah, Mythical Sausage is somebody that I definitely get inspiration from. This is pretty much inspired by something he did. That's a whip inspired build. So is all that. I wish I could go into this, but this is definitely inspired by Whip, but it's mostly inspired by Lord of the Rings. I'm pretty happy with the way this turned out, even though I didn't finish it. But I was really into this build, and then I died. I perished. Yeah, castles definitely are challenging. The funny thing is, I feel like I've done more or as much in my current world as this world, and I've survived like half the, not like a little bit more than half the time. This is one of my favorite builds though in this world. I use a inspiration image for it, but I like the shape of it a lot. And then this was definitely inspired by something B-Dubs did. The interior looks sick, especially with shaders on. The like colored lighting in here. It's kind of like a potion, like magic shop thing. Looks sick though. This seat is kind of cool because it had this in it, which I wanted to do something with at some point, but I died. I died. I could go back to my death location. That's loud. Actually, I don't remember where I died. Like, I remember, but I don't know how to get there. So, just gonna ignore that. Eh. I don't mind this world. It's kind of cool. I wonder if I have any other worlds that I built on. Dude, this was, I guess technically this is the first castle that I built. Or at least like some of the first builds that I did. Do you remember this world, Mr. Magi? This was like 3 years ago. I built all of this to put a creeper farm inside of this. And I didn't even use Lightmatica. This is like a SMP that I was on. This was like right when the Wild update came out. Yeah. I mean, this thing's kind of cool. I don't like it that much, but it's kind of cool. That's beautiful. Anyways, back to the brain rot world. Yeah, the cats that get to torture creepers for the rest of their life. Oh, I like the vibe of this a lot. Like this right here looks so cool. And it's honestly kind of cool to have rocks in here too. Not to that scale, but I think having rocks in here looks cool. I like that much more than the river the way it was before. The shape of the river definitely needs a little bit of work. Definitely needs more curves over here. But I don't know how to do that. I don't know where I should do that. Probably right here needs a little bit of curve. So, let me think of how I'm supposed to do that. Rock tool. Sweet. Rock tool works. I could have used a rock tool for the terraforming at the dwarven base. I don't know why I didn't. Yeah, I've never built a cathedral in Minecraft. That creeper farm is the closest thing I've built to one. But I'm gonna make a pink sheep cathedral at some point for sure. Or like some sort of build like that dedicated to pink sheep. Not sure when that'll be. That, I keep doing that. I honestly can't wait to do that pink sheep build though. Yeah. I don't think I want it to like have like an S-shaped curve right here, but at least a little bit of a curve instead of it just being like straight on. Like the curve right here looks cool, minus this spot that I'll fix right now. Why it keeps changing my flight speed. Stop it. And then I'll just fill this in, I guess. Magic select. No, that's not how I do that. Okay. There has to be like an easy way to just fill an area like this. Hmm. Am I doing something wrong? Oh. Must have been. Anyways. How does that look now? Does the main shape of that even look natural? I'm gonna change this right here. Let me think. Oh my. That is not what I wanted to do there. This is really cool though. This is so cool. Like unintentionally. This is really nice. The amount of water though. Add a split right here. Yeah, I mean, if I had to split there, I would want to do something really tiny that I think would work. I'm mostly just focused on the shape for now. Like just the base shape. I'm not even worried about over there yet. I'm mostly just focused on the river from like where the water is on. Yeah, texturing. The amount of mud. But all I really have to do is just replace all of it with dirt and then use a water bottle for mud. So it probably won't be that crazy. It'll just take... yeah, it will be painful though. I could probably stream the terraforming process of this if I get the chance. Probably do a mix of streaming it and doing it off stream. No pun intended talking about stream so much. I don't mind the shape though. Like I think it looks kind of cool. This is kind of harsh right here, but we can fix that. Definitely gets pretty small right here. I just don't know if I like the random, like, boop, you know? So I think what I could do, not that, is do that and then melt the landscape back this way a little bit. Struggling right here. That's probably good. Not fluid ball. I learned my lesson. No, the amount of times I've done that. See if that looks a little bit nicer. Kind of, but it's kind of the same thing. I think it's just because of this right here. Alright, how does that look now? Slightly better. Kind of. I think the only reason it looks kind of weird is because of that right there. Oops, just flood filled way too much. That's better. I don't know, I think the base shape of it's pretty cool now. I don't mind it. My mic location on my desk is hurting my back. I have to like lean into it because the mic stand's not long enough. My back is just hurting right now, dude. It's painful. Building in Minecraft is painful. This rock tool is actually really nice. All right, give like a letter grade or like a scale of 1 to 10 of how this shape looks right now. Just the shape, not the actual way it looks. A. I think I'm pretty happy with the shape of it. It's easier to give it a lower grade because it looks awful. But I think once it's actually textured, it'll look better. It's also hard to tell the shape because there's like overhang bits. But I think I like the way this shape looks for now. Like going up to here. Maybe it gets a little bit too wide right here, but I think it being wider will end up making it look better in the long run. Yeah, it has potential. That's all we care about is the potential of it. I honestly like the unintentional like archway right here though. I think that looks so cool. Definitely not going to be this deep. That would take an insane amount of time to do. But this area has a lot of potential for some cool builds in it. I don't know, just having this, I like the way that like it feels when you're like going through it though. Like the actual scale of the world and stuff feels really cool when you're going through it. Just like it opening up to like a big mountain range. And then maybe some builds in like forest and stuff. Looks cool. I'm pretty happy with like this area now. It looks so bad in so many areas though. What I could do is go, I don't know, this could be like really painful, but if I go into my survival world and just outline the shape of the river and then terraform it in survival, it'll probably end up looking better. Because it is a mess right now. Complete mess. But it's a potential mess, you know? Has potential. Yeah, and I think adding a waterfall here too, which there's already a pretty good spot to put a waterfall, would look nice. Where do waterfalls even come from? They come from like another body of water, right? The waterfall might just be coming from nothing. What I could do actually, I could make like a statue of Pink Sheep and have water come out of it right here. Because that's where Pink Sheep died. And it'll be the waterfall dedicated to Pink Sheep. Just have like a couple tiny statues with like a waterfall going down and some trees. See, this is the problem. I have too much inspiration. I have too many things going on in my mind at once. Yeah, I know like the snow and ice melting is usually that's where rivers come from, is mountains. So that's nice. But I guess there doesn't need to be like a straight up source. Maybe just like a tiny source up here. I don't know. I'll look at inspiration images for that. That shouldn't be too difficult. Now it would be really cool to have the river go through here and then come out this way and then go all the way to this ocean right here where it would link up perfectly. Dude, if I don't upload for like 4 months, it's because of this. Yeah. I know there's like a tectonic or Terralith mod or whatever that adds like hot springs into like areas like this that I can definitely do up here. But I think if I did it up here, I'd have to do it for like this whole mountain. So I'm not sure. I'm probably not going to be able to make this river into one video unless I dedicate the entire river to a video. But the whole point of the river is to put a city or town like right here. And I just wanted a river to be able to do that because I just felt like it'd be extremely boring to put a town like over here somewhere without them having a reason to be there. Which means I probably have to make the river go all the way like over here. Which kind of sucks. I could split up the river going over there and just ignore this part for now and just split up this river into that same video. But I don't know how long that's going to take. I really have no idea how long that's going to take. I am excited to put a little water mill right here, though. That's going to look really nice. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just a little bored now. Dude, I just created like a whole underwater cave. Yeah, I think now that I have a shape that I'm somewhat happy with, I think it'll be easier to look at inspiration images for like other parts of the river. I mean, this river, I don't even know when this river is going to be complete because it could go on for a very long time. Very long time. Especially over there. Oh my. I don't even know how I'm going to find time to do that. I might just have to make it like a stream project. I'm not sure. Yeah, Alaska would probably be a pretty good reference, especially for like an area over there with the mountains. Not that there's really much to do over there. Oh, that was loud. Very loud. I don't know. Should I make the river into its own video? Because if I make the river, I want to put a bridge here as well. And then decorate it a bunch. Maybe adding some other builds. Maybe I can do that. I did want to put a city here before I hit 1,000 days for the thumbnail, you know? The thumbnail. I have to think about the thumbnail. Yeah. I know Flip's in the process of making a river as well. I think his seems to be like a larger terraforming project itself because he's draining, like, going through like an entire mountain, I think. But yeah, I'll probably just. But if I do it in the background, it's going to be so obvious, which I guess is fine. I'd say if I do the river in one video, I'm definitely going to just make it out to like there and then add like bridges and stuff and then some other builds as well. But now that I did beat the game, I have an Elytra now, so it won't take as long as like all this other stuff took. And it's mostly terraforming, so as long as I have like a source of XP to be able to like repair my tools, I think I'll be fine. The amount of water though, how am I even going to do that? How am I going to put water in here? Probably just do like a netherrack layer across the entire thing and then fill it up with water and then break the netherrack layer slowly. I don't know. I think I'm happy with it though. I feel like I'm just rambling about it now. What is this? Looks like a rocket ship. That's kind of funny, dude. You know, Flip is definitely like I've talked about it a lot in the stream, but he's like, I don't know, there's like nowhere else to find big inspiration for my world other than that. Like in terms of the actual world planning. Not that I'm like taking inspiration from his world because for this project or like anything, because it's just ideas that are coming to my mind. But it's definitely like a good way of like planning out my build similar to what he does, because he's got it like he uploads once a week. He's got his stuff down. I've seen so many channels just copy BOO though. I almost mentioned it in a video. There's so many channels that just straight up copy his thumbnails and title and build style completely. And it's kind of hard to watch people do that because it just doesn't seem authentic. I carry a lot of inspiration from like just from building and also what other people have done, but I try to just not think about what other people do when I build. I just build something that looks cool. Yeah, I'm only going to build in a medieval style. If I were to ever switch it up, it would be in a different dimension, like the end or something. I might have to get started on this, like, I don't know, like, because I don't know what to do for the end of my next video, because I built the blacksmith, but I don't know what else to do. I think I was going to do the interior of the castle, which I already have planned out and designed, and then just do some little work around here, because there's so much more detailing that needs to be done in these areas, because I just didn't have enough time to get to it. And then next video, I think I'm going to get started on the river, and then, I don't know. Good night, Hermite. That rhymed. Didn't mean to. My next video, I think I want to try to aim for every other Monday or like Wednesday, but I'm not sure. Depends on when I get done with it, I guess. Hopefully by Monday. If it's done by Monday, I want to make that my regular upload date, which is what it was initially. Uploading every other week, though, will make the actual builds in my world be complete when I upload them. I'd say this forest was like the most complete thing I've done in this game, like in this world so far. And I still didn't even finish the interior of it because I didn't have enough bookshelves. It looks awful, but it's fine. I edit my own videos, which makes the process take a lot longer. That's why like I don't spend as much time editing as I would like to, because I do it all by myself. And then by the time I'm like editing, I feel like I want to get the video out as soon as possible. So as soon as I get like the main editing done, I feel like I'm just ready to upload it. But I would like to add a little bit more editing in my videos. Not overbearing, but like make it look a little bit nicer. Also, this was unintentional. This would look really cool, actually, having this water flow down. That would actually look sick. So I think I'm going to keep that, actually. The water kind of slowly flowing down like that. I can also make this area go down and kind of like fizzle off a little bit, or make this area like super muddy and like a tiny stream that ends somewhere. Yeah, I'm very happy with the way the forest turned out in this thing. This little build I did. I added axolotls in here. There's a pink one. The pink sheep axolotl. He's vibing. Yeah, I would say technically the thing that added the most in the world was the farming village, but I'm not super happy with it. Like the stable build, I don't think looks that great. I think I might end up changing it at some point, but I'm definitely going to expand it. I like the trees that I built. Another voice crack. That's third. Put it on the counter. I'm not used to speaking this much. I don't have friends. Sorry, Gavin. But anyways. This cave is insane. With shaders. Is there... What can I do in here? It's crazy. What can I do in this cave? Because I feel like I have to do something with it. Do I just terraform it? And like make it look really natural and cool looking? Or do I put like a structure in here? Or like a civilization? Like another dwarven base? Yeah, that would be really cool. Like just a gigantic abandoned mine, which was something that had crossed my mind anyways, was making an abandoned mine because the deep dark. But the mine would be so big. Probably need to get inspiration from like Lord of the Rings for something like that. Yeah, I think making nature in Minecraft is cool. Like it's one of my favorite things to do. I do have some lore planned out for the Nether portal. I wanted to put like a forest here and then have the inside of the forest be dead to like make it seem like the nether portal was like taking over like the wildlife in the area and like killing it slowly. But the lore for like the actual nether portal in the nether is that like the dwarves like discovered the portal and there's like an evil dwarf variant in my world or something like that. So it's going to have like dwarven kind of architecture in here, which I think would look kind of cool. Something kind of inspired by that. I don't know, but I think it'd be kind of cool. It already has lava in here. I don't know, there's so much inspiration to be had. Like, there's so much to look at, so much to build in this world. That's why I'm, like, scared of dying. I struggle to fall asleep sometimes because I'm just scared of dying, you know? I do think I'm going to end the stream here, though. I feel like I got a decent amount done in terms of planning. Had a good time. So I appreciate anybody who joined the stream. Hopefully I can stream somewhat regularly. Maybe Wednesday would just be my streaming day. But I had a good time. Thank you to everybody who joined the stream and commented and helped me build the river, because this, I don't think it would look nearly as good without like a little bit of help from you guys. Sorry, Joseph, you just joined. I think I will be keeping like the streams up like forever, so you can always go back and watch them. Hopefully I get better at it. I know this was pretty bad. I'm pretty bad at streaming. Hopefully the voice crack counter goes down over time. But I don't know. Definitely thank you for helping me, Christian, and then the Truth. You guys were a big help for the river. Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate that. And hopefully, like, the production of the stream gets better, like overlays. I don't know when I'm going to be doing a face reveal. Probably a very long time from now. But that'll make the streams more like, I don't know. Not having somebody's face in a stream just makes me want to click off. It's so much harder to watch when you don't have somebody to, like, something to look at, somebody to look at, especially the silent parts of a stream. But anyways, I'm yapping a lot. Probably should stop yapping a lot. I'll see everybody later, though. Hope you guys have a great day.